I know how much you love this movie.
Oh God.
You'll be fine. This is A
the
Nightmare on Elm Street,
the
the
remake.
2010 version.
Yeah, with Jackie Earl Haley, which actually he was good as Freddy. I mean, he's not Robert Englund, but no one could be. But he actually played a good version of Freddy.
Remind me whatever.
He was in Watchmen. He played Rorschach.
That's right. I knew he was famous from something else.
Yeah, but this movie in general,
Yeah, I know.
no,
Oh, but it's by your
no.
favorite producer.
Yeah, I just love his stuff.
I mean, you're not alone. A lot of people, including myself.
Did he spurt?
And the thing is, this film has some potential. Like, there's good things here and there about it, but it's overall, like,
Oh,
Fall asleep.
easily one of the flattest remakes I've ever seen.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know. This trailer looks pretty interesting.
That's the
I haven't
thing.
seen the movie.
Yeah, the trailer itself is decent. Like, I remember seeing it and I'm like, wow, this may be something, you know? But nope.
Okay. Can you give a simple answer for why you don't like this movie so much?
It's not particularly, it's not scary, it's pointless. It doesn't add anything new.
But if it did, then wouldn't you complain that they moved away from the original source material?
Well, if it was new, like,
A
it done
remake is-
well,
But a remake is meant to remake the original, no?
like,
I'm
okay.
just playing devil's advocate here.
like The Fly, for instance.
Yeah.
Like, that's a remake that is very different from the original film, but it goes in its own way, but it's like really compelling though. I don't mind going in a really different direction as long as it's really compelling, but the problem with this film is it sticks too close to the original, and then it doesn't do anything new with it.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
it's just retreading stuff, but to an inferior, I guess, it takes it to an inferior place.
Okay.
Like it did have potential. Like, there's little things like the micro naps. So characters, when they're like awake, they'll kind of like sleepwalking.
Yeah.
In a way, almost like sleepwalking. And so they'll be half in a dream world, half in a real world. That's a nice little concept, but they barely ever do that. And then the whole thing with like Freddy's backstory in this, I do not like it. Like, in terms
Okay.
of like, they could have went in a direction, because they do actually go in a different direction in the first film, but then they don't have the I guess, courage to follow through. So basically, like, oh, we were gonna go in this new territory, this spin on the idea
Okay.
for the first film,
Okay.
and then they don't have the balls to go all the way. Like, no, we're gonna do we thought we were gonna take you to a new direction, but
Okay,
we're gonna go
okay,
back to
okay.
the original and do the same thing over and over again. And just the characters aren't good, and they got good actors in here. They got
Yeah.
Rooney Mara.
I mean, there's some actors
Kyle-
and actresses in here I don't really like that much, but
I forgot what his last name was, but he's a real good actor. Jackie Earl Haley. They got some really good actors. There's Clancy Brown, but they're not playing good, memorable characters. The first film, the original film, has memorable characters. Nancy, you got Johnny Depp. You know, he's in it. This just, I could go on all day about this film. I think it's one of the worst remakes ever made. But
hot take,
some
folks.
people,
You heard it
well, it's
here,
not a hot
folks. Hot take.
It's not that hot take. My take's pretty much the general take. But hey, if you love it, you do you. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I guess obviously with remakes, especially when you're remaking something that's like beloved by many, it's going to be hard to make it and make people happy, because it's either going to be they didn't stick to the original enough, they made it too different. If they wanted to go that way, they should have just made a different movie, or they stuck too closely to the original and it's the same thing repeated. Like a lot of Star Wars movies have that same issue where people are like, oh, they're just redoing the originals but with different people. But when they try to do something different, then it's like, well, I don't really like anything that they did here. So it's hard to
It's
hard to like please anybody.
It's true. It is. It's very difficult, but it can be done. It's one thing like making mistakes and you tried your best. Like, they did not try their best with this. You go ahead and say what you
No,
want.
I mean, certain directors, I think it's fair to say, like a good cash grab, and will prefer to do something that is more secure and probably going to be received well for and make money in the box office over trying and doing things that are original and new and interesting and potentially like could flop, but at least there's like they did their creative thing with it, and so yeah.